hang on. One. Hang on. Who are you? Bill? Steve.
Yeah, watch that, mate. I'm inside. Everything's all good.
Stop filming, please. Can you stop filming, please?
So everyone will be blurred out. Sorry? Just ask them me to blur them.
Can you stop filming?
Oh, no,
If you shed anywhere.
there's a big sign up there which says no photography.
As you're open to the public,
I'm sorry, it's a bit
it's just for your protection and for ours.
You've got masks on.
Okay, so
Please put masks on. Ladies has spoken to you. It's asked you to leave. So can you move outside?
no, that's fine.
We're happy to move to one side.
No, the outside the building. Would you please stop sooning?
Would you be prepared to engage with us?
Go outside the building.
Would you be
Go outside
prepared to
the
engage
building.
with us?
Can you just talk to me calm?
Yes, but I would like you to be outside the building.
You need to
I'm asking you politely to leave
Can I just
the premises.
explain something to you?
Can you stop filming, please?
Your face will not be shown.
I don't care. I would like you to stop filming.
Okay, your face will not be shown.
Just keep
I
calm.
would like you to stop
Very
filming.
calm.
Right, let me just...
There's a big sign there. It says no photography. So what are you doing?
Please keep calm. Right, what I need to explain to you is we attended last Saturday, last Saturday, on the 1st of October, the University of West England vaccine centre. The police...
I'll shoot the hell out of
Stop it. Please step back.
The police
Step back.
turned up. The vaccine centre was closed down for that day. We have got unequivocal evidence to prove that these vaccines are gene edited
No,
via.
that is
Well,
false
no, it's
information.
not false information.
It is, it's totally
We are quite happy.
unfair.
We have an private attorney general of law with us. We have a retired police officer, and we have
Doesn't make any
former
difference.
military. By the government's own admission, people are dying.
Fine.
Being
Whatever
made
you're
and
saying,
injured from this.
we have the
Listen,
right
no.
to refuse access, which we have done to you.
You
So please
have
step
no
outside.
right. You have no right
We do.
under law.
Move back out of the way.
Please stop.
Please.
This is going to be on your head.
Absolutely.
on
I'm
your
prepared
head.
to take that back. So please move out of the way.
Just listen, do you know
I
what that
am
means?
doing
That's
my job.
It's crimes against humanity.
I
do you know
am
what that
doing
means?
my
I'm
job.
protecting you now. Do you know what that means?
I am doing
You're
my
going to go
job.
to prison if
It
this
didn't help the Nazis when they said the same thing.
Out of the
It
way.
didn't help them.
Move.
Just doing your job isn't an
Please
excuse.
move out
You're a
of the
human.
way. I would
I
like
assume.
to let my patients come in.
You're a
Please
human.
move out of the way. We are asking you
You are a
politely.
human.
I'm not going to stress you out, but I am
Well,
going to
you are.
read you, as the manager of this
I'm not
establishment,
interested in
the crimes that
listening
we are
to what
alleged.
you are doing. I'm not
Misfeasance in public
listening
office,
to what you are saying.
misconduct in public office,
I would like you to leave.
previously body harm,
I would like you to leave.
conspiracy to administer a poisonous and noxious substance with intent to cause serious harm and death,
I would like you
gross
to leave.
negligent manslaughter, corporate manslaughter, corruption, fraud,
filming me,
blackmail,
please.
murder,
It is
conspiracy to commit murder,
fair.
terrorism, genocide, torture, crimes against
Would you
humanity,
please leave me
false
alone? I have my
imprisonment,
work to do.
multiple breaches
Please
of
move back
human rights,
out of the
war
way.
crimes, multiple breaches of the Nuremberg Code, 1947, multiple breaches of the Human Rights Act, 1998, treason. Should a crime be committed on the premises, we have every lawful right to stay here and be here. And we intend to be here because there is currently a crime being committed on these premises.
I'm sorry, I have to disagree.
No, by the government's own admission, people are being killed, harmed and injured with this gene editing bioweapon. That's the truth, and we are here because we love and care about everyone.
Please recognize my right to I would like to be vaccinated. Those people
Children
that sit
don't,
up there.
mate.
Well, these are
Children
adults that
Children
you see.
do not.
They're adults.
Everyone has their free will, children do not.
Well, you're stopping me from my free will because my free will I would like a vaccination. That's my free will. I respect yours, so please respect mine. And please respect these people.
Children are currently, the death rate for 10 to 14-year-olds has increased 8,200%. No, your free will is your free will only if you are given informed consent. Now the reality is, this is the truth. The reality is, these gene editing bioweapons are in clinical trial until 2023. You cannot rebut the evidence that the government by their own admissions are presenting.
It's for your safety now.
No, I'm not giving you my permission. Could you please stop
You've got
recording?
cameras in here too. You're filming us.
I've agreed to that, not to you.
Your face will be blurred.
I'm from the centre management. There are cameras, so I'm asking you please not to.
I promise you, your face will be blurred if this is sent anywhere.
Okay, the police have been called, and that's.
Can I just explain
Can I
something
please
else?
ask you to stop recording me?
I've just said, your face, I promise you, your face will be blurred out.
it will be blurred out.
No one will know who you are.
Last week, 1st of October, a week last Saturday, we attended the University of West England's vaccine centre. We presented the evidence to a good police officer on the day. He issued us a crime number. Right, that crime number is 52222 36309. He saw enough value in the evidence that was provided, and as the NHS did, closed that centre on the day, we stopped 350 people that day taking a bioweapon. What we're not taking no for an answer anymore because currently the hospitals are 94% full.
Hold on 1 second. I really object to this being
You won't
videoed.
be on camera, your face will be blurred out. The last video that went out was seen by 1 billion people around the world. This is a concerted global attack on the global population at the same time.
That's your view.
Misinformation
Could you
by the
please ask your
government, by the
colleague?
NHS,
I'm not
and a
prepared
blanket
to
campaign
discuss
by
and
the
listen
media
because
to
you're
block
not
everything.
prepared to actually.
But you're-
I've asked you.
Are you giving anyone...
This
It's
isn't.
going to be on you.
Ma'am,
I'm giving
ma'am, sorry.
evidence at the
Are
moment.
you
I'm a
giving
witness.
anyone informed consent who are taking the vaccine?
I just work in the.
Is anyone giving anyone informed
Just for
consent?
your information, I do not work in this vaccine centre. So what you're actually recording is irrelevant.
Do you actually ask us to leave the premises?
Yes, because I'm the authorised representative of the actual shopping centre that you're in.
And you're allowing
I
a
have
crime to
nothing-
be committed in here, so you have you can close this down.
I think I'll leave this. I have asked you nicely.
Yeah, and we're being very...
That side.
Listen, we're only coming from the right place.
We've got children dying, so we're doing this for the children.
I have seen no evidence of that.
We can show you with doctors. These are going to come, they've asked us to leave. We said no, because we have to present. So I'm saying everyone in here is not protected by the company anymore. It's all individual and all of you. So all I'm going to ask about is, we can't. All I'm going to say is, you won't be able to take this out. You're going to let the police come. I know, just... Yeah, and I was going to say, but this is really important. What we've got is murder on mass scale. You might not like it, but you laugh though. You might not like it.
Stand over there.
I'm just talking to these guys.
That was on the news the weekend. You can see that I've screen printed that from the news, keeping news.
The truth is not being told, unfortunately. A lot of this is on the government website, Marcus.
Yeah, and this came out on the BBC on Sunday. We're only giving information. The coroners are now pulling these out of people's veins.
Never saw them before.
Unusual parts removed during embalming. We've now got 3 funeral directors coming out and seeing this.
They're trying to normalise strokes in children now.
You don't see that in the human body. This is all post-vaccine.
We've also got samples in from Halderheim.
We are in
at the moment.
crisis. I can show you proof of that. Their comment.
Sorry, there's more and more cameras coming around me. I've been quite decent,
You would be
you
blurred
guys.
out. You would be blurred
I know, but there's more and more cameras coming around me. I've been quite decent. I'm listening to you guys. I'm trying to to have corroboration.
Do me a favour, lower the cameras out of respect.
The man that invented messenger RNA technology is telling people not to get it. And it's been since day one. When the man that actually designed it is telling
And he's had 2 jabs himself.
yeah, he won't take any more. He has had 2.
We're also going to provide more information for the individuals who are coming to the vaccination centre so that they can make a proper informed choice, because we do believe that this information sheet that has been given to them is not being fully explained to them, and that they don't understand what informed consent they're actually providing. And so we're just going to use this information sheet, and I will repeat, it's all about ensuring that people can make an informed choice about a decision about taking a vaccine.
Yeah, it does clearly state on here that the expiry date for Comirnaty Pfizer is the 6th of September 2023, which is when this vaccine trial officially ends. I think what's important is that these people don't realise that it is still a trial and that they are the trial.
Thank you.
Lovely. So you're going to go outside. Oh, look who's here.
But then you want to crack on with. Yeah, absolutely. Can I just obviously get some formalities out of the way? You are on your Sergeant Patel, and you're on your officer vote today, and you can show me your warrant card.
Yeah, it's all on me. Yeah.
Can you show me, please? Yes, please.
Can I see some ID from you?
No.
I'm fully badged up.
Okay. Yeah, if you could, that just for our own security.
I'm going to be a police officer working on that.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to put you. I just need to place you where we actually are today. On the 1st of October, to a week last Saturday, we attended the University of West England vaccination centre. The police turned up on that day, Inspector Lippiat from Avon and Somerset Police. He issued us a crime number, 522 22 363 09.
I might have to get off you again in a second.
Yeah, I will read out the crimes that we cited on that day. Mark Sexton is a former police officer. Inspector Lippiat showed us the courtesy of looking through that evidence with the NHS people on site. They saw a valid enough reason on that day to close the vaccine centre down, and 350 people were saved from taking the gene editing bioweapon. The government, by its own admission, have stated numerous deaths, harm and injury have come to members of our public. We're here today, sir, to ask you to do your job, to do your lawful job, and we are insisting that this process is stopped until you have the chance to look at the evidence. This is going to happen today, sir, because we're not going to allow one more child to die. Currently, from January last year, 2021, to March 2022, there's an increase of 8,200% in deaths. On the VAERS statistics, there's an increase of 100,000% in strokes. This is a concerted global attack. There's a blanket mainstream media cover, a disinformation campaign of the magnitude we have never seen before. Sir, are you going to do your lawful duty today and serve us? I'm just going to...
I'm here to you guys...
No, we're not protesting. Out of courtesy...
You're glad to be here. You brought a lad to come here to get the vaccine stuff.
So
we're here to facilitate.
What's going to happen is every single officer in attendance will be given a caution notice. Should they fail to act upon their oath, their affirmation, their assertion to the people to protect and serve, they will be held personally accountable and liable for abandoning office, which carries up to a lifetime imprisonment. You, sir, as the commanding officer, as the senior officer, you will be arrested. This is our lawful right, legally, affirmed in section 24A of the Police and Criminal Evidence
You probably know
Act,
more about it than me.
1984.
At this stage, obviously, you're here doing it.
I want us
like I said,
to
I'm
work
here
with
to
you. I want you
facilitate,
to work with
make
us.
sure you're doing what you need to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you're safe.
Absolutely.
At the same time, the public are safe as well. Because
Well, they're not being safe because this is a crime scene.
They've got a right to
No,
come
they haven't.
here.
This is a crime scene, sir.
But you can't. At this stage,
This is a crime scene. Your job is to serve us.
If it's a crime
My
scene, I
oath-
have to ask you to leave there. If it's a crime scene, because you're contaminating the crime scene.
No.
If you want to go down that,
We will ask you to bring a forensic man.
Essentially, we're here to facilitate what you guys need to do, and we need to facilitate what people want to do as well.
Okay, so you're going to facilitate what we're going to do. Then what we're here to do is have this place shut down. And it's your job to do that. It's not your job to evaluate the evidence.
This whole some paperwork or something like that.
Officer, would you look at the we have evidential proof.
You've got to understand, I'm here to, but I feel a bit overwhelmed. People feel me, but everyone crowding around me. I'm not against anybody.
Please,
I'm getting invited in all directions.
Every single guys do this. Every single person that you see is respectable, professional, decent, caring.
I'm not saying you're not. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying. We're not here to hurt any single person. We're here to protect.
So what would your resolution be? What's your outcome?
Every single vaccine centre in the United Kingdom must be closed down. This is a national public emergency of health. We are being lied to on a scale that's never been seen before. We have documentation that proves the harm. We have that documentation.
Evidence is
show
always will there. Have you been to like your
We have been to MPs, we've had meetings with MPs, we've been to the Her Majesty's Inspector of Constabularies begging them for help, the IOPC making complaints.
We can evidence
We've been to Theresa Coffey, the Health Minister. 5 doctors went into Downing Street last week begging for the vaccines to be stopped. We have a peer-reviewed paper that's come from a Dr. Asim Malhotra. He is one of the leading cardiologists in this country.
I respect your right to film. Can you read back slightly?
Sergeant, he has gone on national television demanding the vaccines are stopped immediately. It's been 9 months research into this. His paper is peer-reviewed. Other doctors
I'm not
agree.
disputing anything you're saying, but I'll be honest with you, it's a bit unrealistic for expecting me to close all this down. Yeah. What I can do in the time being is facilitate you guys here.
Let me show
do
you.
it peacefully and let people carry on. It's their choice what they want to do.
Sergeant, let me show you the evidence.
In the same way, it's your choice that you want to be here.
This is what you just said. You said it's their choice. We just told you it's a bioweapon. How is it their choice when we told you your choice is to stop it? Can I just ask?
I'm not into that type of politics.
But that's what your job is, to serve us, and we're providing.
So we're serving you by letting you spread that word. We're letting you spread that word. But at the same time, you can't stop people coming in.
Allow me, and others, 15-20 minutes of your time to show you hard facts and evidence.
You can dismiss it to me. We'll have that chat, yeah.
There's no both sides.
I need to go update what's going on here right now. Yeah, then I'll be back and have a chat with you.
And could you get a senior officer here that can make a decision
I'll put
on
the
the
requests in.
Thank you very much.
Before we came here, I was putting the requests in anyway. But I need to come here. Excuse me, find out exactly what's going on. Yeah.
And also, just to add on to what we've already said, everything being conducted in here is illegal. No one is being given informed consent, and the reason being, all these gene editing bioweapons are in trial until 2023. So there is no way of you being able to rebut the government's own admissions that these are causing death, injury, and harm. That is a fact, and that is the truth.
I'm not going to dispute with you.
Okay.
I don't know nothing about it.
We will show you.
We will show you.
Okay. Bear with me, yeah?
Thank you very much.
Have you got people around the back? Stop people coming in?
No.
We were told to people around the back. Because they're saying, we'll go have a chat with them. Same thing. We're going out to come in.
We're all one group of people.
How many roughly are there?
No idea.
And where do you guys come from? All over the country?
All over the country.
All over the country.
There's another group further down the road. Do they associate with you?
No idea. I don't know who you're talking about. And also, on that board there, it's saying 5 to 11 years old. That's actually been stopped. The only child they're saying should have it, they shouldn't be having it anyway. So we are here for the children. They're the main point of all of this. Children cannot be given informed consent by parents who haven't got informed consent. This is stopping today, regardless.
Can I ask, in the police, there's a big paedophile problem in the UK as well, isn't there?
We're doing one issue at a time.
No, but this is the same people. We're protecting the children. This is the same thing. So if there was a paedophile problem, you guys would be straight on the scene, right?
You're talking
so you
about
can't answer.
hypothetical.
So you can't. It's not hypothetical. It's the biggest problem in the UK at the moment. Same people.
I'm here for this.
We're here for the children.
Just one issue at a time.
We will provide you and an inspector if they. We will show
That's what
you.
you want me to ball roll in, so let me go and speak.
Go and do what you need to do.
Can I ask one more question? If we stood that sense, if right now in there someone's getting raped, what do you do? You stop it.
Someone's getting murdered.
At the end of the day, that's in law right now at the moment. That's going on. That's a different story. Yeah? You're twisting everything at the moment.
Let me show you the definition of informed consent.
Sorry, mate.
Would you like to know the definition?
At the moment,
you
I need to go sort this out. Yeah. If you guys want this to work for you guys, you go sort this out.
Yeah, nice one.
If you get the inspector,
yeah, no
worries. We'll write you. There'll be no issues. Tell mine.
I understand you're all educated people. I can tell that you've all come in suits. You're all appropriately dressed for that.
This is a public interest. The young man who died, he's 26 years old, and it's not us saying that. It's the actual coroner who declared it was the jazz that killed this man.
I understand, unfortunately, there have been some deaths related to COVID-19. I'm not here to dispute that. However, the thing that we're here is everyone has a choice to make that decision.
Yes, and that's very, yes, but it's got to be an informed choice.
Do you know what, officer? The issue is that they've got to be given all the facts, and this is the problem. If everyone came in here and they was told there's a certain percentage of people that's going to die after being vaccinated, then there would be a problem. But they're not being told that. They're being told that they might have a sore arm, they might feel a bit nauseous.
That would be, if they're told those things, that's an informed consent. If they do not have informed consent and they just consent, that is assault, that is murder, and that is manslaughter.
For argument's sake.
So that is a criminal offence, which is why we're here today.
I'm not going to argue, so I have no intention of arguing with you.
But for argument's sake, if you was to come into here, you wasn't a police officer, and I was working here, and I told you that there's a small risk that you could drop dead after being vaccinated, you would think twice, maybe. You certainly think about it. If you was told that it's going to happen, you're going to have it. But these people aren't being told of the risks. They're just being told one side of the argument, and we need balance.
I understand your point.
And children have a better immune system than adults, I can assure you.
Well, Hancock actually said children should be vaccinated.
I understand that.
Honestly, and yet children are being promoted to take this vaccine. Children have got a better immune system than adults.
And actually, the stronger your immune system, the stronger the adverse reaction, which is why we're saying teenage boys have myocarditis and have huge heart issues because their immune system is so strong.
I think
and so their body is attacking itself. And
no one's isolated SARS-CoV-2, so basically there's no virus. Simple as that.
And the other issue is a major issue is, with all due respect, you guys are here to keep the peace.
That's exactly what we're here to do. For all members of the public, we're here to keep the peace.
Your job, your remit is not to investigate the whys and wherefores for this vaccination.
You are correct.
And the frustrating thing for us is we have looked into it. I mean, I've been a community worker for many years.
I understand that. As my colleague said, you've clearly come here, you've clearly done a lot of research, and a lot of you personal members of time have gone into this. But at the same time, we need to find a resolution today to ensure that there is, everyone, including yourselves,
awful activity that goes on.
Could I ask? Right, this is a prologue. Could you just to skim through this and look at some of the data?
At the moment, no.
Okay. Keep one with you. Can I get?
If you really want to give me one, I will take it off you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I will not be reading it now.
No, not now.
No, in your own time.
No rush.
We certainly don't.
We are willing to leave this building on the condition that you acknowledge that a crime has been perpetrated here. There are currently gene-edited bioweapons on these premises. We would like you to call your forensic team to come in, provide a secure chain of custody and remove them as evidence from this scene. That's what we would like you to do.
So why are you willing to leave now?
We're not willing to leave leave until that process has been acknowledged, and it will happen. We are only here lawfully and peacefully.
In my view, there is an offence being committed, and that is a aggravated trespass. Okay?
No, that according
Section 60.
Right, according to government legislation 1994, section 68.
If you're on, just to make it clear to everyone here,
premises.
if you're unwilling to leave, then we believe there is an offence being committed, and it's possible that you could be arrested. Okay?
Under the Criminal Justice and Public Order Act of 1994, if you've got a reasonable excuse is we have evidence to show that crime is being committed on these premises. That is our reasonable excuse.
In my view, your presence being here today
you haven't seen the evidence yet,
a
Constable.
lawful activity.
Constable,
okay?
you have not seen the evidence yet, and you are duty bound to see the evidence.
The vaccinations are currently lawful. Okay?
Right. Okay.
That is
we have
indisputable.
evidence to show.
You may have evidence. You may believe you have evidence.
They are not lawful because
they are currently lawful.
They are not lawful because nobody is getting informed consent. That is illegal. That is on the Nuremberg Code. This is an unlawful practice.
Regardless of your personal view.
No, it's not personal. It's a fact.
It's your personal view.
It's a fact.
As long as you're understanding.
Sergeant, we have evidence.
In our view.
We have evidence here, sir.
Or my view, an offence is being committed, an aggravated trespass.
I've just explained we have a reasonable excuse to be here.
If you are unwilling to leave,
that's a reasonable excuse.
Then you could be arrested. Okay?
That's a reasonable excuse. I'm going to.
Do you understand what I've said to you?
I understand everything you say.
You can disagree with it if you want, but do you understand what I've said?
Can I just address that? I'll acknowledge again. I understand what you're saying, and I'm saying in
Is
law.
there anyone that has any questions
yes,
about
in
what
law,
I've said?
I do. I do not.
Just obviously spoke to you.
No,
Is there anyone else who might have a question?
Please.
That is unclear. Does anyone not hear what I've said there? Because I don't want anyone.
I do not understand you, and I do not understand you.
We can evidence that there's harm, loss, and injury being caused. What more do you need other than looking at the evidence?
There's a lawyer here, sir.
Sir, could I just ask you one question?
This isn't the time or place for this. It's a vaccination
Sorry,
centre.
you've just invited.
There's lawful vaccinations.
Sorry, you've just invited.
Occurring here.
No,
you have paused them currently for an hour. Okay.
Officer, you just asked us if
you're
anyone has
preventing lawful activity.
Officer,
taking place.
Officer, you just asked us if anyone has a question. Now you're refusing.
About what I've said.
Yes.
We're going to talk about the legality of vaccinations. That is for now.
You said about the law. So my question to you is, first of all, and there are some ex-police officers here as well. So is common law supreme over statute law, or is statute supreme over common law? What's your answer to that?
But what has that got to do with what I've just asked you?
Well, because there is.
Or explain to you. Do you understand what I've said to you?
Can I just show you?
Do not understand you.
This is a lawful vaccination.
It's
centre.
not.
No, this is
currently in the UK, it is.
Sir.
Okay.
Sir.
No SARS-CoV-2. Officer,
so, by you being here, your presence, you are preventing that lawful activity, vaccinations taking place.
We have a reasonable excuse to be here in law under that same act.
In your opinion.
Speak at a time, please. Right. Can one person speak at a time? May I? Yeah. Okay. So, first of all, murder is common law. Would you accept that? Under common
That's
law?
not what we're discussing here.
No.
I just need to make it clear.
Causing death.
Your personal view on vaccinations.
No, it's not personal view.
Or anything
I'm asking you.
I'm not here to discuss.
You're a police officer. You must have been trained in
I have to
law.
remain impartial. And
you're not hearing me, Mr. Sorry,
your presence here is preventing lawful activity.
Sorry, what's Police Officer 6241? What's your name?
PC Jeffs.
Right, you're not hearing me at all. You asked for questions.
My concern is that you're not hearing me, and I don't want someone
My
to be
concern,
arrested.
sir, is you keep talking about everybody trying to
be
answer your
arrested
question.
later, and then you might be like, oh, we weren't told, we weren't warned.
Officer.
So this is my explanation to you now of what could happen.
Officer.
All right?
So you said.
So I'll ask you again,
Can I explain to you?
are you willing to leave this premise? So lawful activity can continue.
Can I ask you a question? One thing moved into another, please. Just one question.
You can, but I think I'm going to get away from the point. But go on.
One question. If people coming in here were given both sides risk and benefit, there wouldn't be a problem. But they're not being told the risks, and that is why we're here.
Which
That's
makes
the
it
only reason we're here.
And that's perfect. So there is no issue
We don't want to be
with
here.
you trying to speak to people that are attending here today. But you are inside this building, all right? We're preventing that.
Which we're entitled to.
If you are outside, to the side, you can speak to people that are attending the building, that are coming to the building. We have no issue with that. You're allowed your freedom of thought, your freedom of expression. But you, by being your presence in this building, you are preventing that lawful activity.
You are preventing us from stopping
these
bioweapons being administered to
changes.
children. Children are dying every day, they're being maimed every day. We have the evidence to give you that can prove that to you. How can you stand there as an officer of the law and do nothing about it? What's wrong with you, man?
I've explained to you, sir.
There's no explaining
currently.
Okay? Listen, when you know it's wrong and a politician says it's lawful, whatever, you must stand up and do the right thing. Okay? Just because someone above you says, oh, it's okay at the moment, and you know it's wrong, you need to do the right thing.
There are laws we have to adhere to, you're right.
Listen, you need to do the right
currently,
thing.
the law that we're looking at is aggravated
This is beyond the law.
Section 68.
This is beyond the law now.
And as I've
children are being
explained,
harmed, children are being killed.
Now, sir, did you not make a statement?
You must do something.
You made a statement. You made a statement that what's going on here is lawful activity.
Murder is not lawful.
Now, you made a statement. Can you evidence that?
If a man has been killed by a jab, and that's a public inquest, not us who've declared that, a public inquest, another rare incident of a man having been killed by 2 jabs, right? That's not us saying that. That's the public inquest, an independent body, right? You're telling us...
This is an internet page, sir.
Yes, you can look it up, right? And we can look into it. But what I'm saying is, you said you formed a view.
There are NHS professionals here.
You said
administering.
You said you formed a view.
We also have NHS professionals.
Right,
Sorry? We also work with NHS professionals. We have one of the chief leading cardiologists in the country, Dr. Malhotra, who is telling you not to take these jabs. He has evidenced the data that's been released by Pfizer that they tried to lock up for 75 years. These are the people that you should be listening to. We work with doctors, we work with
and take it or not.
And he's been vaccinated.
No one's forcing you to, are they?
No one's forcing me. But when a child is being coerced into that, when a child is being taken there by a parent that doesn't have informed consent, how can the parent give informed consent to the child? We're not here about the adults anymore. If an adult is stupid enough to have this information freely available to them and they make a choice to have it, that's their choice. Our concern is that children do not have the capacity to make that decision.
And who's responsible for it?
We are all responsible for them when we know that they're not being given that informed consent and they're in the way of harm. We all have that responsibility. And your children are my responsibility. My children also your responsibility.
They're my main responsibility.
We are making
decisions for them.
We are making statements we can evidence.
Is there anyone that's on what I've said?
Yes.
There is unclear. I can't listen to everyone's personal views and your motivations for what you're doing. All right?
We can evidence.
As long as you understand that in my view,
can somebody please
as a police
read what Mark's
officer,
got? Can somebody please read what Mark's got? Somebody please have a look at what Mark's got.
I don't need to, sir. I've seen many documents like that previously. I've probably seen that one. It doesn't affect that currently it's lawful activity that is occurring here.
Can you evidence?
All right.
Say something, sir?
You made a statement.
May I say something?
I think one of you's acknowledged this is currently the process in the UK. Yes, sir.
Right. You said there's a lawful activity going on in this place.
Just because you disagree with it doesn't mean it's unlawful. Go on.
We are here because we have evidence to say that it is not lawful. Okay? This is where your job comes in.
So this is the wrong place to bring it. This is a vaccination.
Well, no, it's not the wrong place.
If you have evidence that the vaccination process is unlawful,
where do we go?
Then you need to raise that.
We did.
Where do we go?
We did.
And what happened?
Nothing.
Nothing happened.
Nothing.
So what was the outcome of the investigation?
I've had personally with 16 doctors, me personally, in London, Sir Graham Brady showed him the evidence with world-renowned experts. He promised get all the questions to him. We provided 67 questions he was going to go to Parliament with. Nothing.
Didn't you have a crime number as well?
Nothing. We had a crime number.
Further action.
We had a crime.
So it's been investigated and there was found to be no...
The MP did nothing with the evidence.
Not investigated.
They do. Everything's investigated.
No,
I
thought
someone said you had a crime number.
We attended the University of West England vaccination centre on the 1st of the 10th, 2022. Inspector Lippiat turned up. He looked at the evidence that Mark Sexton has, who's a former police officer. He saw enough information there to speak with the NHS staff and close that centre down. He stopped 350 people taking that gene editing bioweapon on that day. That crime is Avon and Somerset Police Force, and that crime number is 52222363990.
And have you called them for an update?
We have spoken to them. We went back again on the Tuesday. They then sent another inspector, Inspector Barker, who did not do his job on that day. Now today, sir, we have all the evidence to prove that there's a crime being committed on these premises. All the evidence by the government's own admission. These experimental gene editing bioweapons are killing people in unprecedented levels. The death rate for 10 to 14-year-olds from January this year to March this year, January last year to March this year, is 8,200%. That's for 10 to 14-year-olds.
Okay, but
there's an increase.
Do you understand this is a vaccination centre?
That's right. This is why we're here.
So, and you're preventing those vaccinations.
Absolutely. So if you fail to act lawfully today and stand on your oath of office, we will use our legal rights as affirmed in Section 24A of the Police Criminal Evidence Act and arrest you, sir.
Okay. So, in my view, the law being broken today is aggravated trespass, as I've explained to you.
According to 1994, Section 68, we have every right to be on private property. Should we...
As long as you're aware of my view, that's fine.
The bit,
and I've appealed to you to leave.
Please do
I've asked many
your
times,
lawful job.
Is anyone here willing to leave?
Are you willing to listen to what he's saying to you? Listen to what he's saying.
What you're saying is incorrect.
I can only
and you're
keep hearing these things so many times.
What you're doing today, sir.
You're personally liable, though. That's what we're saying.
Sir,
it comes on to you, the person.
Sir, we are now putting you under arrest. You are not standing on your oath of office. You're abandoning your office, which is up to lifetime imprisonment.
You're misconducting yourself.
The constable is now going to place you under arrest. Every officer here has been cautioned and given a caution notice. Your oath of office, your affirmation, your assertion is to us, we the people, to protect the people. That carries for each single one of you.
You are under arrest.
Life imprisonment. You are currently under arrest.
You do not have to say anything, but it might harm your defence if you fail to mention something.
Relying in court.
You're relying in court.
Yeah, you didn't even get the caution right.
I didn't get the caution right because.
You don't need to.
Don't need. I don't
right, sir, we would like you.
Got it from a. Right, sir, you're under arrest. You, sir, now have to stand down. Get your hands under arrest. You're under arrest, sir. Now, sir, you're under arrest.
Get back!
Step back. Step back.
Get back. Get back.
You're also breaking the law.
Under arrest.
7334. Get off. 3463. Criminal 3301.
Sir, you are under arrest.
Everyone, calm down.
He's not under arrest at this point.
You are under arrest, sir. Lawfully and peacefully.
You're getting arrested too.
Lawfully and peacefully. If you don't uphold your oath of office and assist us in facilitating this arrest, and then we'll leave you perfect. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? If you don't assist us in this process, you're all abandoning your office. That carries up to lifetime imprisonment.
Just stay back for now, yeah?
Just listen to us. We know what we're doing here.
Who's the most senior officer? Is that you, Rich? I'll speak to this
We're going to sort it out in a minute. Senior officers come in.
The senior officer just behind you.
You guys really need to do your job. I mean, we are serious. This is
You have to look at the evidence. You have to look at the evidence. You have
Misfeasance in public office, misconduct in public office, conspiracy to commit grievous bodily harm, conspiracy to administer a poisonous and noxious substance with intent to cause serious harm and death, gross negligent manslaughter, corporate manslaughter, corruption, fraud, blackmail, murder, conspiracy to commit murder, terrorism, genocide, torture, crimes against humanity, false imprisonment, multiple breaches of human rights, war crimes, multiple breaches of the Nuremberg Code 1947, multiple breaches of the Human Rights Act 1998, and treason. Every single officer has been put on a caution notice. Should you fail to uphold your oath, your assertion or affirmation to serve the public, it carries a sentence of life imprisonment.
You have to listen to the evidence.
You will be prosecuted in your own personal capacity. This is truth, this is fact. This has been a global, genocidal, democide attack on the global population at the same time. There's been a blanket media campaign rolled out across the world. Executed Operation Mockingbird, Operation Paperclip. This goes down today, and all of you need to do your job. You need to do your lawful job, which is to protect the people, our children, your children, all the children around the world. This has to happen today. I'm not going to walk into another centre and look a child in the eyes. There's an 8,200% increase in the death rates from January last year to March this year. This has to stop. You have to stop this.
It can't be lawful if people are dying with the knowledge of those in government and the NHS. They have this knowledge, we have given it to them, they've ignored it. Your job is to protect the people. Misconduct and misfeasance is being committed. This premises is guilty of gross negligent manslaughter and corporate manslaughter. We have the evidence. We implore you, as the police, to gather the evidence, assess it, and make the necessary arrest of those people committing these crimes. This is a crime scene. We've got the evidence to show and prove it.
No one's isolated SARS-CoV-2. None of this should be going on at all.
Look, we know there's good and bad in the police. We're appealing to the good people, the good men and women of the police force to work with us. We're not anti-police. I'm wearing a beret. I'm military. The military have been perpetrated. You've been perpetrated. You've got colleagues that have been injured. We've got friends and colleagues in the military that have been injured. This has to stop. Now,
guys, all we're asking for is please look at the evidence. That's all we're asking. Have a look at the evidence, please. It's all here. That's all we're asking you to do. Somebody, one person, to look at the evidence. That's all.
Is a senior officer on his line?
Pardon?
Is a senior officer on your line?
I don't know where they are, so I'd be lying to you if I said I did.
I believe we've seen an inspector come in.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
You guys are more at risk as well.
Is there
Tetra microwave radio.
Is there a senior inspector here?
Yeah, you're working gigahertz.
Excuse me, guys. Is there a senior inspector here?
Ask to look at the Barry Trower report. Ask what your radios will do to your bodies when you have metals inside you as well. Ask that question of yourselves when you go home today. Yeah?
If you think that we've got nothing better to do, we've come from all over the country. We're not troublemakers, we're good people. Ex-military, ex-police, we've got lawyers, we've got people who work in the community. These are good men and women. We're here out of love and compassion because we know what's happening and we don't want you to ignore this anymore. We need you to work with the people. The children are dying on a massive scale. This is a bioweapon against the people. Work for the people. We need to speak to the inspector, they need to look at this evidence, they need to realise what's going on, they need to realise the crimes that are being committed here.
Guys, look, we've been reasonable, yeah? Could we please see your inspector?
I understand. Our inspector's obviously being consulted. The first thing the sergeant said to you was he was ringing the inspector. The inspector is aware of this situation. Okay, I will say no more at this point because this has got to the point.
We're here because we care about you.
Can I just explain? We never ever wanted to put one person and hold one person accountable for the inability of the police to do their job. And that pains me because I know he's a young man and he's probably got a family and everything else. But this has to stop. This is the magnitude of what's gone down here. Someone has to take accountability. No, you were patronising us. You were not willing to act lawfully, and we had to take our rights. This is about us taking back our power today. You work for us.
I work for the public, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Look at the evidence. Look at the evidence. Make an informed decision. Look at the evidence. That's your duty in law. Look at the evidence.
Those masks aren't going to save you from anybody, gentlemen. Anybody.
Why are they putting them on now?
The grown men.
No virus, no.
You've been speaking to us all day about these masks, on.
We've all been through the legislating a massive sanction that's going to be
Putting
going
them on
on.
because you're looking to put hands on now, and you need to look like you're
Black
doing
Rock and Vanguard, the people you want to be looking at. You know we've got videos of you all with myself, and it goes to the whole UK.
That line will be national, international.
This is about the best. Yeah, of course they are. But guys, no aggression.
Yep.
See the crimes that have been committed and agree to investigate what's going on. We can't keep
I'm happy to go. If you're happy to go there.
That's what we need to discuss. So we can't just go there and just say everybody's busy.
Officer.
Might already have that in mind.
Sorry, good.
Yeah, the officer, this is, the media won't be taken down if the truth will be told. And when that happens, if you're on the wrong side of that line, when that happens, you are all complicit in the greatest crimes against humanity. That is a fact. The media will be taken down. It will be the last thing because there's nowhere for this to go. The hospitals are at 94% capacity. People are getting sicker and sicker and sicker. What we're also trying to do is get this out. We need a public announcement. So the people that are injured from this gene editing bioweapon can actually get protocols and get help. Otherwise you're going to have death rates continuing to rise. This is a fact. You can't allow this to happen. And at some point you can't put them on.
It's because you're told to.
No.
Because it's not about you being scared for help.
No, it's not a law anymore, is it? No,
Yeah, of course.
it's not.
I mean, I'm asking, just out of curiosity, how come you guys put them on when they were dishing them?
Because I wasn't aware that they had face masks, and obviously there's a large number of unvaccinated.
And you know they've got graphene oxide in them, and they've got all.
You've been speaking to us the
That's
whole
my
time.
informed choice to
But you know that you will end up with bacterial pneumonia, and you know the whole mask thing with the illegal lockdowns and everything else. It's just a playbook from the first world war.
It's interesting. Like I said, I listened to everything you are saying.
It's lawful.
It
is lawful.
Just want you to take a moment
to
think about the impact that could have. If you are arrested, that could lead to a criminal conviction. So just to think of the impact that could have on your as individuals.
Yeah, you individually will be paying £3 for every hour that I'm inside.
As long as everyone understands.
You just establish on your own.
£50,000 a day. That's what I charge.
I don't know if you were there. So just think that the impact an arrest could have.
Constable, we have just explained to you we are not breaking
criminal conviction.
You need to see the evidence. You're the one who's wrong, not us. You need to look at the evidence.
A criminal conviction could restrict your travel in the future.
You are under arrest.
Could affect employment opportunities.
You are currently
All right?
under arrest. And we're not breaking the law, we're here lawfully.
Sorry, whoever that was.
There's a crime being committed on these premises. And it is your lawful duty.
You're arrested, it could impact on you. It could lead to a criminal conviction. That can have influence on your future.
No interest in what you're saying. Okay? What you're doing today could have a massive and the future of your children as well, and their children.
Sorry, sir?
And your children. This could impact your children and their children. The fact that you don't.
Officer, could you find out if Useless is on his way, please?
Sorry, you wanted to leave?
No, could you find out if Useless is on your way, please?
An inspector?
Yeah, I don't think.
Find out.
He's not going to find out.
Just ask if you find out.
You can leave here and try and speak to Inspector. You're currently, as we've explained, committing trespass, aggravated trespass. All right?
The inspector's going to come and liaise and speak now, and
having them on?
We will have a resolution to this.
As long as you've all heard what I've said.
As long as you're aware of what we've said. You don't own us. You don't own us. You're not my boss. You don't own me. You're not my boss. We are here because we are doing the right thing in law.
I'm not your boss, but as long as you've heard what I've said.
As long as you're aware of what we've said.
You're under arrest.
You're still under arrest, man.
We're not trespass. We understand there's now more of you than us. We get it. We know the consequences. Nobody here wants to be arrested. Nobody.
To be honest, no.
But somewhere, somehow, someone has to engage with us and look at the evidence of the crimes that have been committed. Whether you guys think it's lawful or not, we can prove it's not lawful. That's why we're here. We can show you it's not lawful. We can show you the ministers we've engaged with. We can show you the NHS we've engaged with. I can show you everything to show this is unlawful.
Are you asking to engage with the inspector?
Yes, we have. Well,
are you asking her to take your evidence? Is that what we ask? Because I've only come in halfway through.
Somebody has to look at the evidence to show the crimes have been committed.
Right. Let's see if she
even if we go back to
pass it to a senior officer if she's willing to.
Even if we go back to a police station, and a DI or a DS sits down and looks at this evidence, and they will go, oh my God.
Let me go and speak to her and see if she can talk to you. Your name's Mark, yeah.
Thank you for being
That's fine.
Yeah, appreciate it. Certainly, absolutely appreciate it.
That's fine. If I can get to come and speak to you guys, I will. All right, give me a couple of minutes.
Thank you.
It's one in the back. Sorry, they're all fine.
I want to have a cigarette and come back in.
That's a question. Are you wanting to leave?
I can't talk to you to wear the gang badge.
Okay. Are you wanting to leave?
Can't talk to you to wear the gang badge.
You sure you don't want to talk to me?
Talk to me then, do you want to leave?
I'm not wearing any badge. I'd like to have a cigarette and come back in.
Once you leave, you're not coming back in. It's closed. You guys are closed the gang.
Is there any law stopping me smoking in the car?
Yeah, there is.
Not legislation. Okay, not legislation.
You can try it. We'll see what happens.
No legislation of law, right?
See what happens, mate.
No legislation of law.
Do you want to go for a smoke or not?
No, was it a threat?
It's a question.
It sounds like a threat. See what happens.
Which bit?
Right, as an information, obviously those who said they're going to leave, we'll facilitate that. Okay, anyone else you're welcome to defence of aggravated trespass.
Sorry, I do apologise. I'm deaf in one ear and I couldn't hear you. Can you say that again?
You are committing the offence of aggravated trespass, okay, which is a criminal offence. So my suggestion is that those, obviously, we've given the opportunity for you to leave. If that isn't the case, then you will be made to leave. Okay, so I'm just going to leave you with that to think about.
Would you please engage as an inspector and have a look at the evidence?
Because that's not relevant to me. Okay, what's relevant is you're disrupting this business and that won't be allowed to
So it's very relevant.
Is there somebody within? Is there somebody
If a member of
within
the
your
public
force
gives
who will
you
look at the
evidence that a crime has been committed, it's your duty to look at that evidence.
Why not?
You're denying evidence.
Why won't you look at
It's
the
not
evidence?
irrelevant. It is undeniable evidence.
So one at a time, please. Can you just wait? Hold on.
I'm telling you what's happening, and that's the direction of travel. Some of your party have asked to leave, and we facilitated that. If you're making the decision to stay, then the activity that happens next will be in line with the offence that you are committing of criminal offence.
You are aware.
So that's what I'm telling you, and that's what.
You are aware of defence in law. It is if you have a lawful reason to be here, and that is crime has been committed.
And you take that defence to court. That's not the defence that happens now. Okay?
Can I ask, is there somebody within your police force who will listen to this
Are
evidence?
you on your oath of office, Mark? Are you on your oath of office today? Do you have the authority to actually command these people on these premises? If you are complicit in the crime.
So
you are now, after a crime
Is there anybody here
acting
the
unlawfully.
mental capacity to absorb the words coming out of my head and actually translate that and understand it?
So is there anyone else willing to leave?
I take it that's a no.
Inspector, you are acting unlawfully.
Okay.
You are acting.
Guys, come around. Steve, come around. Stand up. Come around, guys. Come around. Just. Is this everybody here now? Okay. Every single one of us will be arrested. Okay. Okay, no matter what. There's 2, 4, 6. There's about 16, 18 of them.
There's more than us.
Pardon?
There's more of them than there is us.
Yeah. Now, go on. I don't want to be. You don't want to be. You don't. There are people here who have got health conditions. I don't want to see them hurt. We know who they are. All right. There's women here. I don't want to see them hurt. We have a duty of care to each other. We've pushed this as far as we can push it. The biggest issue is these people have to look at the evidence. So from here, we have to take this evidence to them, to their police station, and stay there.
Go there after this.
Because we either walk out of here or we get dragged out.
Okay.
They won't gather up or whisper something.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I came back from Thailand. I was living in Thailand. I came back from Thailand to fight for my country, my people. I'm not here because I'm bored. These people have travelled from Norwich, from Manchester, from Eastbourne, from Sussex, from the Midlands. We're here because we know what's happening. Why won't the police look at the evidence? This is the most baffling thing. You can't follow unlawful orders, but you are.
Officer, can we ask you to please just look into this?
I can speak to the officer here, which I've asked to.
They're not interested.
No, so I can only do what I've been instructed to each time. Obviously I have to follow the
Does it concern you?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know enough about it. And that's me being independent.
Guys, I'm trying to fucking leave! Guys, I'm trying to leave! I'm trying to fucking leave the place. I haven't touched anyone. I'm trying to leave. I haven't touched anyone. I'm trying to leave.
Mikey.
Guys, can someone else help me?
Mikey.
He's trying to leave. He's trying to leave.
Mikey, just keep calm. Just keep calm, Mikey.
We were chatting to you,
Just keep
so we
calm,
don't know
Mikey.
what's happened
Just
over
keep
there,
calm.
but we need to go and keep you guys
Just
back.
keep
We'll sort this out.
Can someone grab on camera off that copper?
Are you aware that if you don't act,
They're trying to leave. They're trying to leave.
defamation, you're to protect and
Guys, I'm literally trying to leave.
to the general public, you can be prosecuted for abandoning office, which is up to lifetime imprisonment. Are you aware of that? All we're asking you to do is act lawfully. That's what we're asking you to do.
We've been chatting with Mark, and he's been telling us what's going on. We don't know what's going on.
Right.
I was literally trying to leave there. All I've done was put my hands up.
Mikey,
There's an 8,200% increase
we're all
in
going to
the
go
death
together,
rate
okay?
10 to 14
Just keep calm.
years
We're going to
since
go
January
together.
last year to March this year,
Whichever way you want.
by the government's own admission on their website.
Right, how do I stop this?
Which one, sorry?
Are you on your way to office?
Sorry, I'm asking you just to step back. We're not going to engage in argument. I'm asking you just to step back.
And any of those guys in there, you get the tickets to go on. Your name is Ben. Thank you, Ben. That's all I can do for you. As yours, those radios are sounding back on the van, you've got multiple signals. Bouncing around all over the place. But when they're next to you, you can calm in and talk to them, and basically
Every single constable in here that is not accessing notice of office, affirmation or attestation, can be personally which holds that sentence to life.
for over a year. Yeah? So basically, looking at your health and your mates. Shower report. Trowers. Yeah. TROWER. Yeah. You got my number? Yeah. I'm on there. I've got all of this. I've left 2 copies. Yeah. Of the magazine on there. It's got the truth in it. So where have you left that? On the front desk. Yeah. Okay. When you come in, have a look at it and get it around your guys because something's got to change. Yeah. You should know it from you. Yeah. The other thing is that project that we've been put in 2020. Everything comes from England and Wales is based on notice of obligation. My problem was, we're trying to arrest them when we're delivering an notice. It's not down to us. Yeah, we've got video footage to play. We know what's recognise that chair now. Yeah, we said that. Recognise number of projects because I've got my business since 2016. So long enough. I went into Westminster. No, you're you can within. So their oath is individual. You can stand on your oath of office, officer, and do the right thing right now. Someone has to have the courage to do the right thing now.
All it takes is one. Because we've got all the evidence from the people.
I just say
he's not one of our officers. He's
constable. If you give the opportunity to live, you will be held responsible in your own capacity for abandoning your office. Once this breaks and the media comes down, and the truth is told, you personally will be held responsible up to lifetime in prison for abandoning your office. Someone here has to have the courage to do the right thing because children are dying. It's a fact. And if I was in the military and my officer had told me to go in a room and kill children, we would stand him down.
Did you hear what my son said?
He's been arrested for assault plea. Okay, there's nothing we can do.
No, there is. One of you need to do your job. There has to be one police officer in here that's willing to do their job, because all of you currently are looking at lifetime imprisonment for abandoning your office. That inspector has no courage. We know how the police works. We know they're ruled by the Masonic realms at the top. We are sick of it. You're killing our children, and some of you need to do your job. One person in here has to have the courage to do their job.
Or at least please do a bit of research.
No, it's finished. It stops today. You're killing children. An 8,200% increase in the death rates for 10 to 14-year-olds. There's a 100,000% increase in strokes. You've all seen people having heart attacks, myocarditis, pericarditis on the television all over the country. This stops today. There needs to be someone that has the courage to do this.
Or do you all come without spine, men? Where is it?
You've got the people.
I said, do you all come without spine?
Do your job. Do your lawful job. Do you understand? This will be stopped. The media will be taken down, and if you're on the wrong side of this line when that happens, you are all going to prison for life. Do your job!
Keep calm, Steve. Keep calm.
I am calm. I'm very calm. But you're killing children. When I look you in the face, all I see is a murderer. Someone that's complicit in the gravest crimes against humanity. Now do your job!
Listen, stop shouting. Just keep calm, Steve. In my face. Just
do your job.
Just keep calm, Steve. Just keep calm, Steve. Right? Just keep calm, Steve. Just keep calm. Remember, back emotions. Remember back emotions. Keep calm.
What you need to do is, this is something you guys as well. Go on the court case, watch it trickle over here. Big 1 in 11 today. I'm just saying that as soon as they see something, they're ready to go.
Right, but shouting in our faces isn't going to do that. Right?
What is going to make you do your job? What is going to make you be a man and stop allowing children to die? What is going to do that?
That's why he's raising his voice.
And you're not even looking at the evidence.
You're not shouting in our faces, that's not going to help.
I think what it is, officer, he's one of those unique people that actually cares about people. We don't see a lot of that in society now. It's of course all about me. You know, this guy, he's fought for the country. He's doing it again. But in a different place.
And we're fighting for you and your families and your children. I'm retired one of you. I don't want to be here in your face. I don't want to be doing this. The last thing I want to do is shouting at people. I used to wear this uniform. I swore the same oath. I'm collecting my pension.
I don't
want to be here doing this with you. This is the last place on God's earth I want to be.
What's it cost you this week, Mark?
150 quid.
Today?
Yeah. We have a live crime number that was issued to us on the 1st of the 10th. The 1st of October.
It's still live, isn't it?
It's still live. 522 63690. Avon and Somerset Police. Inspector Lippiat gave us a live crime number. He was man enough to look at the evidence, see there was value in closing that centre down. He saved lives that day. Currently there's 1 in 74 people being harmed or dying from this vaccine. 350 people were stopped on that day.
And he spoke to the NHS, didn't he?
At some point,
the two of them, they decided to close it down. The police to speak to the NHS because the NHS won't listen to us. So as soon as that Libya saw that information and all their documentation, he spoke to the NHS. They agreed to shut the place down.
It shut down for 3 days.
And that's your power that you guys have that we don't.
You can stop it. There'll be children coming through the door tomorrow and the day after. If you can have this closed down for 2, 3, 4 days, how many lives
I don't want to sort of tempt fate.
Even if you save one.
If you've got children, and anything happens to your child further down the line, you look back and think, could that have been?
every single officer has been put on notice today. Should anyone come into this centre and anything
I don't want
happen
to
to
them stairs either.
Exactly, they are all complicit in the damage to that child. All have been put on individual notice as of today.
That upsets me.
This centre cannot open again.
That upsets me. There, can you see that? No, I can't. Just have a look. That upsets me. Look at that. That's for the children.
Cardiac arrest related to men between the ages of 18 and 39. This is from the Director General in Florida. This is on the 7th of October. Maybe the inspector needs to be looking at these kind of things because it's happening all over the world.
Or facilitate us arresting them.
This is off their website. I printed this off this morning and highlighted the pertinent facts. This is a genuine article.
It's like any other crime being committed, you'd be straight in there. But this one's on the mass scale and no one's even...
Corporate manslaughter, gross negligent manslaughter, is being committed here because the NHS know and they're continuing because the data that we have is from the government. It's not our data. No. This data has come from the Office of National Statistics and our government. And they're saying, by the way, this vaccine is killing people, but we don't care, we're going to keep giving it.
It's on their website.
Surely common sense must prevail somewhere and somebody has to get a grip of this. We are members of the public. Lawyers, retired police, retired military, community workers. We don't want to be doing this, but we've got no choice because our police are abandoning their job, their oath. Just look at the evidence and make an informed decision. That's all we're asking, please. I think that's fair. We're not asking for anybody to break the law, we're not asking for anybody to go above and beyond. We're just saying, there's a crime, here's the evidence, do your job, gather the evidence, do what you do best. Give it to the CPS and say, here's all your evidence.
At least that gets you off the hook as well then. You've done your job then. You've taken the evidence and you've passed it on. At the moment, you guys are complicit, and this is what we keep saying. So if you at least take it and read... And the thing is, why wouldn't you read it?
And that's a very good point. And with all due respect to you guys, you're the barrier at the moment. You're the barrier. And we're trying to get
That's
through
the
that.
European database, gents. COVID-19 vaccine adverse deaths in Europe, 47,000 people are dead.
And only 1 to 10%.
Only 1 to 10% are reported. 4,731,000 people are injured. This is not pie in the sky, this is fact, actual fact, data that we're getting from and extrapolating from our government agencies around the world. Every single one of you who's been vaccinated, if you are magnetic, test yourself with a magnet.
Yeah, please do, because a magnet will stick.
If the magnet sticks, you've got a nanotechnology in your arm. They will connect you to the internet at a later date.
And that is exactly
5G, boys.
Learn about the World Economic Forum.
Test yourself.
No, seriously, boys, it works.
Test yourself.
I've seen it.
If you've been, and then you're entitled to £120,000 compensation because you are part of a medical battery. If that sticks to you, you can claim 120 grand.
And people have been successful in that too. And also there's new technology coming out, so if we get through this, we all have access to that.
If anybody's been boxing and want to try it,
I haven't heard that in years.
please be my guest. All we're asking is, look at the evidence. That's your job, that's what you need. The police collect and collate evidence, interviews, house searches, property searches, bank accounts, interviews. That's what we do. That's how it works.
You understand, under the Sentencing Act 2020, you need to present the evidence of the point of arrest. You're aware of that? You need to just get those. Under the Sentencing Act 2020, you need to present the evidence in front of you before the arrest. You haven't done that. That's an outlaw. But you've got suspicion when I've got a witness over there that's just told you I didn't touch her, I was peaceful, I held my hands up. No, so all I've done, after you've unlawfully tried to arrest me, I've tried to defend myself. So I'm not breaking the law.
Do your own research, don't believe us. That's all we're asking. Your kids, your elderly, your neighbours, your brothers, your sisters. We're here for every single one of you. We're here out of love and because we care, not because we've got nothing better to do.
And you must see that there's a rise of more and more people speaking out now. It's not just a small minority, there's more of us. And it's going to keep coming, that's the thing. We keep coming back. All it takes is one hero just to say, right, I'll take the evidence, I'll have a look at it. Boss, this doesn't seem right. We're going to have to do something. That's not, it's out of your hands then.
This is a medical declaration crisis from doctors all over the world asking for the vaccines to be stopped. This is not me, this is a document. There is now 22,628 medical professionals who signed it around the world asking for the vaccines, demanding the vaccines are stopped. They're causing harm, injury and death on a massive scale. This is not me, Mark Sexton, former policeman. This is legitimate. These people are begging. This is not me, Mark Sexton. This is the database from Europe saying there is 47,000 people dead from the vaccine. This is from America. The Governor General in Florida is demanding that the vaccines are stopped. It's causing an 84% increase in heart attacks. This is the Governor General in Florida. It's not me, Mark Sexton. This is on the news. This is on news, GB News. 100 doctors and scientists are asking the government to stop the vaccine because of the injury and harm it's causing. That's not us, that's the bloody doctors saying this. This is what the embalmers are finding in the vaccine dead. This is from the blood of the vaccinated people who are dead. The embalmers are finding these horrendous things in the blood vessels, all post-vaccination. This is not normal. This is horrific. This is on the BBC. Investigation into spikes into newborn baby deaths in Scotland, all post-vaccination. This is not us. Here is the government's own data from the Office of National Statistics. Look at the increase in deaths of 10 to 14-year-olds who've had their third vaccine. This is not us, this is the government's own data. Please, we are pleading with you. All of this is all we're trying to show you. This is a presentation by Dr. Youngblood in America on the 13th of September. He did a slideshow. He's showing and proving everybody post-vaccination. They're going through the roof with the deaths and the harm and the injury. This is from America. The more people who are vaccinated, the more injury that's been sustained. It's following the same trend in Europe. This is from the government's own database in Europe. The more people who are vaccinated, the more harm is being caused. The graph is going up. This is showing the efficacy of the vaccines. After 5 months, it's negative efficacy, which means it's harming people. After 5 months, government data, government website. This is not us. This is your government that you're protecting. There's the efficacy of the 3 different strains. Vaccines, it works, and then it shoots the negative efficacy. Each vaccine, it's causing harm, injury and death. It's going to minus 76%. Means you are 76% more likely to suffer harm, injury and death after taking the vaccine. Your government's data, not ours. It's all there. This is our UK Office of National Statistics. The more doses you have, you are a 450% likely to get COVID. 450% more likely to get COVID after you've had the vaccine. This is your government's data, not my data. In the blue, that's vaccinated people who are infected. In the orange, it's unvaccinated. More people are getting hurt and damaged and sick having been vaccinated than the unvaccinated. That's your government's data, not ours. I just want to read one more part for you and then I'll shut up.
Don't get that one.
This says the conclusion from Dr. Youngblood and his 12-minute presentation to the American government. We cannot vaccinate our way out of this pandemic. With enough time, risk of infection and disease is higher amongst the vaccinated. Vaccinations potentially poison natural immunity. This is what all the doctors around the world are saying. A reasonable person must ask if mass vaccinations with a leaky vaccine has paradoxically worsened the pandemic. The evidence is showing the vaccines are causing significant harm, injury and death on a massive scale never seen before in the history of man. Every single vaccine since 1918 up to the present day, there has been a 1,000% increase in harm, injury and death from COVID compared to all of the others put together in over 100 years. That is the government's own statistics, not ours. I won't, mate. That is evidence of crime. Your government knows, your NHS knows, your senior police know, your MPs know, Whitehall knows. Why do they know? We've told them, we've sat down with them, we've begged them, we've pleaded with them. We've got world experts to contact them. Not interested, not interested, not interested. Our children are dying. 8,200% increase in 10 to 14-year-olds. We have to stop this mass murder.
And when we say your NHS, we don't mean these people here. I mean NHS.
And I'm sorry, I'm not barking at you. I'm just making sure that I can be heard.
You've got 26,000 doctors actually saying it's bad. How many doctors are saying it's good? How many people are telling us to have it? And look at the people telling us. You don't trust them. It's minor. It's us. Our people have been fooled into taking it. We don't have to come in now, but they're still coming. So we're stopping it now. And you guys have got your duty to do.
We don't want to be here. We are pleading with you, our police. You don't work for the government, but you are protecting the people who are causing the harm with their lies, their propaganda and their agenda against you and me and everybody else in the United Kingdom. These people don't like us, they hate us, they want us gone, and they're doing a very good job about it. There's an 11.9% decrease in the birth rate since 2021, since the vaccine rollout, and 75,000 excess deaths. Deaths are going up, births are going down. Work it out for yourself, all post-vaccination.
We're worth more dead than alive. Look up the Sesta KB Act and understand what happens when a government wants to balance the books. Guys, look up Sesta KB 1666. Yeah? Read Silent Weapons, Quiet Wars.
The evidence actually can't even be rebutted, as all these gene therapy, these gene editing bioweapons are actually in clinical trial until 2023. So the only evidence available is that by the government's own admission is that they're causing death, injury and harm. That's it, very simple. And you have to act and do your lawful duty.
To you as a man, and you as a man, and you as a man. We've been tricked into taking a bioweapon because it doesn't do anything for COVID.
There's more police are fed up with what's going on, so all it takes is take a stand. They're all going to jump to
He wants more your uniform.
We've got to stop.
If you don't act lawfully today, Constable, you are not acting on your oath. That is abandoning office, that is lifetime imprisonment. And you will be complicit in all the crimes that we've already stated. Every single one of you. Someone has to have the courage to do the right thing.
Wasn't it the people?
We've got 208 freedom of information requests from 35 countries around the world, asking the government, can you please tell us, do you have SARS-CoV-2, COVID-19? And they say no. We've got a photograph of it, we've got a computer-generated model. But when you consider millions of people have died from COVID, they haven't got not one wet sample from a dead person, not one. It's a computer-generated model that's never been purified or isolated. So how can they make a vaccine for something that they've admitted doesn't exist? The vaccine's not for COVID. Whatever it's for, it's not for COVID, and people need to get this into their head. We've all been lied to. You, me, every single person here, in the country, in the world. This is a world agenda. They hate us.
It is a genocidal, democide, global, orchestrated effort by the elites of the world, the vanguards, the Rothschilds, our crown, governments complicit in rolling out genocide and democide. Fact. And when the media is taken down and the truth is told, if you do not do the right thing before that happens, you are all complicit in the gravest crimes against humanity. This is a playbook, this is a replication of every single thing you can borrow from the Second World War. It takes one good man.
Was she willing to engage with you at all?
Sorry? What did she say? It also takes one good man to do nothing. Tyranny is law. And we're not moving here until you lawfully do your job and do what we've requested.
Can I just
remove those vials?
So we've had a discussion and we will be facilitating the exit through that way. It will be done sort of slowly rather than everyone just rushing out. Okay. And those who wish to remain outside to continue your protest, they will be allowed to do that.
Somebody within your force facilitates seeing the evidence.
I'm not taking the evidence from you. Like I said, not at the moment. I'm not helping you on that front.
Not at the moment, I understand you. Now you're in a dynamic situation, I get it. So, what I'm asking you...
That's something you'd have to look at doing another way.
We have evidence of crime, so if we go to the police station, we need to see a DS or a DI to show them.
Okay, well, we can sort that, but at the moment...
So you can sort that?
We can sort that shortly, but at the moment we're starting to facilitate...
I'm going to take you on your word. Okay. You will facilitate that.
Yeah, if you can start making your ways towards the exit, slowly, not everyone at once, because we want to manage the exit.
You've heard the sergeant say that we will get this evidence into the police.
Sergeant, you've just arrived.
I've been here for over an hour.
Have you? So you're actually aware that if you don't act lawfully today, that you are complicit in the crimes?
I'm not having a discussion with you.
You are having a discussion because there's a live criminal investigation currently going on with Avon and Somerset Police. Crime number 52222 636.
Okay, well that's Avon and Somerset. This is Thames Valley. Okay.
Right.
So you need to pass that.
There are people
those that look to leave, they start making their way towards that door there.
They're going to facilitate a DI or a DS to sit down with us at the police station and look at this evidence.
Step this way, please. You're currently under arrest on suspicion of aggravated trespass.
We're going to facilitate a DI or a DS to sit
So
down
if
with
you
us
can
at the
start
police
making
station.
your way, please step this way, please. You're currently under arrest on suspicion of aggravated trespass.
Good evening, sir. What are you doing? The only fuck you, let them out.
I've got a bad voice for things to know. I'm not going to fight you.
I'm willing to leave, yeah? I'm willing to leave. Please help us, help us.
Court case and watch what happens for the next few days.
Thank you. Ma'am, if you want to start making your way up.
Okay, thank you guys. Put an email in for yourself. All you need to do is visit just to say what happened. Honestly,
it's fine, this will be recorded. You guys don't need one. It's fine, yeah?
Check the court case today.
Boys, I've made arrest in the centre of what? Aggravated trespass.
Aggravated trespass.
Mark's been arrested. These boys here, who all you lovely taxpayers fund to protect you, are protecting protecting criminals, known criminals, factual criminals, and they've got nothing to say about it. Absolutely nothing to say about it.
There's no point in even wasting your energy.
Thousands of taxpayers want to know why you're not protecting them.
Can I ask you a question, a reasonable question?
Disgusting. Yes, Mark's been arrested.
Two of those now been arrested, and the rest of us been allowed to go.
So I'm not the personal arresting officer. I'll answer that question.
It's a reasonable question, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I was in there standing next to Mark and Steve, and all I don't want to be arrested.
But why wasn't you?
Why wasn't I when they were? And we all said we was going to leave. Yeah, Mark and Steve.
They just come and take
He hasn't done anything.
I don't understand that.
Mark came to everyone and said, look, we're going to extract, facilitate. The police officer was saying to him, look, we're going to facilitate your extraction. You're with me, you're with me.
Can I just ask that question?
They have to arrest them.
You don't have to answer that question.
I've already said I'm not going to answer it.
I respect that. But in your own heads, why did that happen? Why was we allowed to leave and they wasn't? And they done no more, no less than us.
Because the police officer we're speaking to had agreed that they could go back to the police station and see the evidence, so they've just arrested them, so now they don't have to see the evidence.
Is that what they've done?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all I see. Anyway, that's all I see.
I'm not being funny. We'll go and see the evidence.
Yeah,
We can go.
But the thing is, they now are very complicit for doing that after being presented, and it's all on video. That's life in prison. So that's
you
what
guys,
people don't understand.
So can I go back to the police?
Yeah, it's 3301. Your colleagues inside have taken it. It's 3301.
I'll put you on notice as well, sir.
I've already been put on notice.
Oh, that's excellent. Yeah. You will see yourself on the Rose Gallery. We have one on the website. It's all across the nation. Yeah. Kids are dying. If you'd like to check out even the source images, they too are being put on notice. Let the gallery go
normal. It's not normal. That's their new normal. And these guys are helping happen that we protect, that we pay to protect us. They go into jail.